Hi, friends. Peace to all the saints. I'm making this quick post just to say that my prayers are going out to everyone on the West Coast right now because, you've got some serious problems out there. This is a warning. This is a warning. And, so many people, channels that I follow are really have been warning for quite some time. And when you hear something repeatedly, it can be easy to dismiss it, right? But you've got underwater buoys going off over there on the West Coast, and you've got tsunami warnings. You've got some underwater activity that looks like underwater volcano that's over a mile wide that wants to blow up over there. So you might want to really consider looking into that if if you have time. Geomagnetic Earthwatch is a good channel, and also JWTV. JWTV is more of a broad range. He talks about the biological activity, the weapons weaponized fog, weaponized food, weaponized, pretty much everything, folks, because the truth is we're in the tribulation. So I pray that you will come to know Jesus if you don't, that you will literally turn your life over into God's care, because times there are times of great suffering. We've seen so much suffering already in the last 5 years. Over 1 billion people have died from the biological attack, from the COVID vaccines. Over in the state of Washington, they just created a law that for medical emergencies, that they can do anything they want to anybody they want. And they've created the medical emergency, and they've created the law. So don't put it past them to come into your house and drag you off, because that's what they plan to do. Now, that's not extreme to say, because anytime that officials, that people that call themselves officials, or people that call themselves governments, which there are no governments any longer, it's all free radicals running around, folks, because any government that commits genocide is no longer a government. That's those are called international crimes against humanity. Okay, so there's no governments. You're talking about rogue agents that have your not your best interest at heart at all. So it's time to wake up, and it's time to get on board with really making sure that your spiritual house is in order, folks. And Jesus said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. So, friends, if you do not have your spiritual life in order, you're possibly standing on the precipice of an eternity without God and separated from Him. You do not want to be separated from His beautiful light, from His beautiful presence, from His loving kindness and tender mercies, because that's what we experience here. Even in this world, even as dark as it is, even as troublesome as our life can be at times, and as burdensome as it can seem at times, there is still a peace, there is still a rest, there is still light that shines in darkness. There's still some food on the table. There's still provision. There is still goodness to be found. And so we are all partaking of the goodness of God. His word says that He causes His rain to fall on the just and the unjust. But when you go to hell, there's nothing good there. Nothing good. Now, I pray that you will give your life to Jesus, and I pray that you will be safe, that you will heed the warnings that are coming, and peace to all the saints.